Did the first base umpire actually think he could get away with robbing Bryce Harper in our own building? Or was that blown call the exact wake-up call this sluggish 2026 Philadelphia Phillies team desperately needed? You do not come into Citizens Bank Park, disrespect the face of the franchise, and expect the Delaware Valley to just sit there and take it. We were staring down the barrel of a 5-run deficit against the Washington Nationals. The NL East race was already threatening to leave us in the dust this April. But instead of folding, this team channeled every ounce of that frustration into a gritty, extra-inning, 6-5 walk-off masterpiece that completely shifts the momentum of our season. Let's rewind and dissect the absolute circus that happened in the second inning, because I've been thinking about this all day, and it is a textbook example of why we need absolute accountability from these umpiring crews. Christopher Sanchez is on the mound, trying to find his rhythm. He throws a 2-2 changeup to Drew Millis. Now Sanchez's changeup has elite vertical drop. We are talking top 85th percentile in baseball for off-speed movement. It dives hard into the dirt. JT Realmuto, who still possesses a pop time that defies human aging, can't cleanly pick it. It's a passed ball. The Nationals' runners on base hesitate, then try to take the extra 90 feet. But JT recovers instantly. He fires an absolute missile to Bryce Harper at first base to pick off Jacob Young. Young makes a desperate scrambling dive back to the bag. Harper applies a firm, fundamental tag. Young's momentum carries his body, his hand pops off the base, and Harper keeps the glove applied. In any era of baseball, from the dead ball era to 2026, that is an out. But the first base umpire signals safe, claiming Harper pushed him off the bag. Pushed him? Are we playing baseball or is this a theatrical performance? You are taught from Little League to hold the tag on a sliding runner. Harper exploded. The veins were popping in his neck. He was letting the umpire have it, and while this ridiculous debate was happening, the runner from third crossed the plate to score the tying run. The temperature inside Citizens Bank Park went from 0 to 100 in a matter of seconds. Philly fans know exactly what I'm talking about. You could feel the concrete vibrating. The boos were deafening. Social media was an absolute war zone. We were already dealing with a massive collective headache because of this slow start to the 2026 campaign. The starting rotation has been leaving too many pitches over the heart of the plate. The bullpen has been walking a tightrope, and the bats, especially the big money guys, have been ice cold. But looking at the tape, that atrocious call was the catalyst. It lit a fire under a dugout that had been sleepwalking through the first week of the season. Let's transition to the 8th inning, because this is where the narrative of the 2026 season might have just permanently changed. We are down by 5 runs in the middle of the 7th. The Nationals are laughing in the dugout, thinking they've secured the series win. But you never count out the Phightins. Bryce Harper steps into the box in the 8th. Up until this exact moment, Harper's 2026 numbers were not looking like Bryce Harper numbers. His OPS was hovering in a range we aren't used to seeing. His barrel rate was down, and his launch angle was completely out of whack. He was rolling over on breaking balls and swinging through high heat. He admitted it himself. He was pressing. He was trying to hit a 5-run home run with nobody on base. But in this at-bat, he gets a first-pitch curveball. Let's do a deep analysis on the mechanics of this swing, because it is a thing of absolute beauty. When Harper is struggling, his front hip flies open early, his hands drag, and he loses that elite plate coverage. But on this pitch, he stayed perfectly anchored. He kept his weight loaded on his back leg, recognized the spin out of the pitcher's hand instantly, and let the ball travel deep into the zone. He didn't try to pull it into the upper deck. He just threw the barrel at it with that violent generational bat speed. That solo home run didn't just cut the deficit. It shattered the mental block. You could physically see the tension leave his body as he rounded the bases. After the game, Harper told reporters, "It felt good. First pitch curveball. I'm still trying to hit it too hard, but I feel good. We'll get better." That is the voice of a leader who knows his swing is finally clicking into place. When Bryce Harper gets hot, he doesn't just carry the lineup, he carries the entire city. And with Trea Turner and Kyle Schwarber hitting around him, an awakened Harper completely changes the opposing manager's calculus. You can't pitch around him when Schwarber is waiting to hit a 450-foot bomb right behind him. But the comeback wasn't just about the MVP. It was about the entire roster executing Dave Dombrowski's vision. We need to talk about the strategic impact of this roster construction. Dombrowski has taken a lot of heat from certain corners of the fan base for his aggressive trades and massive contracts. But look at the balance he has created. He has the high-priced superstars, yes, but he also has a farm system that is finally producing major league-ready talent. We battle back. We chip away at the lead. The bullpen, which has been a massive source of anxiety, suddenly locks in. We need to give massive credit to the relief corps tonight. After Sanchez labored and the defense looked shaky early, the bullpen came in and threw absolute darts. They pounded the strike zone, utilized their secondary pitches in hitters' counts, and refused to let the Nationals extend their lead. If you want to survive the gauntlet of the NL East and make it back to Red October, your bullpen has to be a weapon. Tonight they gave the offense the runway they desperately needed. We tie the game in the 9th. We push it to the 10th inning. The ghost runner is standing on second base. The pressure is suffocating. And who comes to the plate? Justin Crawford, the rookie. The kid who Dombrowski explicitly refused to trade at the deadline last year because he believed he was a foundational piece of this franchise's future. Let's break down this 10th inning at-bat, because it shows a level of maturity you rarely see in a rookie. Crawford doesn't go up there trying to be the hero. He doesn't expand his strike zone. He knows the pitcher is going to try to get him to chase something in the dirt. He works the count, stays incredibly disciplined, and when he gets a pitch he can handle, he puts a smooth, professional swing on it. He drives it into the outfield for his first career walk-off hit. Phillies win, 6-5. The dugout empties. The water coolers are dumped. The fanatic is going absolutely out of his mind on top of the dugout. This reminds me so much of the DNA of our 2022 World Series run. It's these ugly, frustrating, grinded-out games in early April that forge the identity of a championship clubhouse. When you are down 5 runs, when the umpires are actively working against you, when your superstar is visibly frustrated, that is the exact moment a team's true character is exposed. A weak team folds. A weak team complains about the umpires in the post-game press conference and takes the loss. The Philadelphia Phillies fought back, pitch by grueling pitch. What does this mean for the grand scheme of the National League? It means the sleeping giant is awake. The Atlanta Braves have been cruising, thinking they have this division locked up. The Mets are trying to make noise, but you cannot win the NL East in April. You can only lose it. By securing this series win against Washington, the Phillies keep pace. They prevent a disastrous early season slide. More importantly, this game is going to do wonders for the clubhouse chemistry. Justin Crawford getting that walk-off hit validates his spot on this roster. It proves to the veterans that the young kids can carry the weight when called upon. It proves to Dombrowski that his patience with the farm system is paying off. And for Bryce Harper, that home run is the mechanical reset he has been searching for since opening day. I am telling you right now, look at his historical splits once he gets that first home run out of the way. His slugging percentage skyrockets. His chase rate drops. He becomes the most dangerous hitter in the National League. We still have glaring issues to fix. The starting rotation needs to figure out how to navigate the third time through the order without giving up hard contact. We need more consistent on-base production from the bottom third of the lineup. But a win like this covers up a lot of early season blemishes. It gives the coaching staff breathing room to make adjustments without the pressure of a losing streak hanging over their heads. This was a masterpiece of Philadelphia resilience. The umpires tried to steal it. The Nationals thought they had it in their back pocket. But the heart of this team simply would not be denied. Bryce Harper is officially awake. Justin Crawford has arrived on the big stage. And the rest of the league better take notice, because the Phightins are officially on the march. If you love this deep dive and you bleed Phillies red, I need you to sound off in the comments right now. Type, "Ring the bell," so I know you're with me. Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an episode of the Fightin Phils report. We are here every single day, bringing you the hard truth, the advanced stats, and the deep analysis you won't find anywhere else. Stay loud, Philly. I'll see you tomorrow.